Hello guys and welcome to this video. Today we're gonna talk about Misfortune. So Misfortune is a really strong lane bully, plus she has a Karma besides her. So it's gonna be a really high poke lane. That's why Zillion took Guardian, because that's the only way how can the Zillion prevent as much poke as possible. Alright, so first of all, a really important fact. Misfortune is already pushing the lane in. But she did auto attack this minion twice and auto attack this one once. And now she's gonna only last hit, so the wave connects around here. She wants to do that because she wants to push the second wave in and start harassing the Varus and the Zillion under the turret. Alright, so let's see if she's gonna do that. Okay, so she did exactly like that. She tried to Q the minion to harass the Varus. You should always look for harass. And like we suspected, the wave gonna connect right here. And you would be like, oh, but this is a really terrible spot for a Misfortune, right? She can get ganked, she can get harassed by Zillion and Varus. No, this is a perfect spot for her, because she already has health advantage on the support and ADC, plus she's gonna have level advantage, so she can easily push in the wave and take the turret or harass the enemy bot lane. Plus you would be like, oh, but Echo might gank bot lane. We already have all the vision we need to stay aggressive. Alright, so this is really important fact. We're playing aggressive because we have aggressive wards in enemy jungle. So we automatically know that the Echo is not anywhere near bot lane. Okay? Let's continue. She's gonna push in this wave. She's gonna try to harass Varus with her Q and passive. That's really perfect. Okay, she pushes it in. And now she's gonna try to attack the turret as much as possible. At the same time, she's gonna attack the enemy ADC or support, whichever she can. She should always prioritize the ADC, right? And right here, she's gonna continue trying to harass the enemy laners. Right, so she's just last hitting and looking for harass. Didn't sidestep that in, that's fine. Looking for a Q bounce. So whenever the minion dies and she Qs it, it deals extra damage. So she's always aiming for low health minions. At the same time, the Varus is staying away from low health minions to prevent Misfortune bouncing the Q on him. Continue. So right here, what she needs to do, because she already established minion advantage, she needs to hard shove this wave in and continue harassing them under the turret. So let's see if we're gonna do that. Alright, so Lee Sin tried to invade the Echo, the invade wasn't successful, and now Lee Sin didn't have mid prior and he's gonna die for this mistake. It's a huge mistake from ally jungler. Okay, so she's just pushing in the wave. Misfortune, you have such a good wave player, so it's amazing. Plus at the same time she's staying really safe because she doesn't want to lose all advantage she built it up so hardly, right? Because Zillion can easily just double Q her and that's it. She's gonna lose entire advantage that she built up throughout the laning phase, right? So that's why she's just playing cautiously. Right here she wards. This is a really important ward. This ward shows Lee Sin that he's safe to take the scuttle and he shouldn't worry about Echo because Echo gonna be top side, right? So this ward is really important. It's a really good ward, and probably what could happen is, for example, Lee Sin goes for scuttle, he gets level 3, right? And then he can gank bot and make something happen bot, right? So that's just an example what could happen, the best case scenario, right? So these wards, even though like you might say, oh, but in my games the jungler never comes, blah blah blah. Until you make the play and it's a correct decision, you're still gonna climb and you're still gonna improve, right? Even through that your jungler didn't utilize it. You know, he's gonna utilize it eventually. So right here, like we talked before, Lee Sin comes to gank. He gets a heal, that's perfect. Misfortune has to heal too. And then Lee Sin went for aggressive play. Didn't work out. Fun. We got exhaust and a heal out of enemy team, that's huge. Right. So now Misfortune has huge top advantage, she has wave control, so she's literally in full control of the wave. Because there's so many minions, she can easily hard shove the Varus and he can't do anything about it. Okay. So right here, there's a lot of minions to harass Varus on. So what did Varus do? Queue through all the minions and try to thin out the wave as much as possible to get as less harass from Karma and Misfortune as possible. Alright, let's continue. That was a sick cue from Karma. And do you see this little dance? Like the moment Zillion moves forward, Misfortune moves back. When Zillion moves back, then Misfortune moves forward. That's a really nice dance and really nice execution how to play around enemy support. Alright, so she's continue pushing because she has such a good vision control. Plus, enemy Varus is really low health, so even if Echo comes, they can just turn on Echo, kill the Echo, and then aim to kill the bot lane because Varus has such low health. Plus, Echo would never ever gank this lane because Varus is so low health, right? So we're safe to push right here. And in your games, you might be like, oh, Varus gonna reset now, so I should let the wave push to me, and that way you're gonna deny CS. Yes, if you had a champion like Vayne or any other champion that doesn't have a wave clear, yes, I would agree. That would be the most optional play. But because Misfortune has such good wave clear, you can easily push out the wave and you can easily snowball the game that way even harder. Because right here, when you're forcing a shove, Varus is forced to stay unless he wants to lose entire minion wave, right? So that's perfect execution from Misfortune. And you'll be like, but Misfortune is only 12 CS ahead. This is the highest tier of play. Literally 12 CS at this point is amazing. At the same time, their top laner is losing really hard, so this game is kinda doomed 4-0. It's okay. You should never care about your team until you're doing everything correctly. You will win most of the game, right? Okay, so that's nice. Zinnian's done. So right here you'll be like, oh, Zinnian has no mana. I can just let the wave push to me, right? But the thing is, you can easily shove the wave as a Misfortune. You have a wave clear that's needed to shove. So why not? You can shove, right? So that's what Misfortune does. And right here, she just walked forward and poked Vezilian a little bit, so Vezilian wouldn't freeze this wave and wouldn't tank right here, right? Because at higher divisions we do that. And this ward is really good because there's a pink ward all the time right here, right? There's a pink right here. So automatically what happens is this ward gives so much value. It's gonna show the echo if he passes to a bush, and it's gonna show the enemy ADC every single second, right? So it gives a lot of value. And let's continue. So Misfortune and B bought BF, Varus bought Sarah Dirk, so automatically Misfortune has 10 AD advantage, that's huge. So right here Misfortune tries to thin out the wave, Arma helps that. By the way, what I like most about this is the supports actually are so good, like we literally played so well entire laning case except right here. Right here, Karma misplays so much. But look what Misfortune is doing. The moment Zillion and Varus is focusing the support, he automatically goes and focuses the ADC and ignores the support, right? Plus Zillion has nothing up, so look at this. Such perfect play, right? The moment, even though that Karma died with Summoners up, right? It happens, it's okay. But look what Misfortune did. She was focusing the enemy ADC all the time. And now because she focused enemy ADC all the time, look. She got his flash and traded kills 1-for-1. All because she was focusing the enemy ADC while they were focusing support. In lower divisions, I see for example we focus the support and support dies, and enemy like ADC for example Misfortune focuses the Zinnian, right? But do you see this challenger Misfortune utilized a free kill opportunity and kill the Iris. That's such advanced concept, and that was so well played by her. So right here she flashes forward, Echo comes, and she couldn't finish the kill. She played that as perfectly as she could. She's safe to go right here, nothing gonna happen. Okay, she died, never mind. But she was fine because he was 5, and if she died it would be like 1 for 1, but yeah. And she pings like summoners from Karma. Because you know ADCs, it's fine. So she continues the same strategy. Instead of raising, she's pushing in. She's behind, like her team is behind, so she need to utilize every single opportunity pushing, right? She's keep pushing, it's fine, it's fine. And then she goes for a Drake and then sees that, oh, this thing can easily take the Drake alone, right? We don't need help. I would say that's a little bit of misplay. If I was Miss Fortune, I would always prioritize the dragons, because whoever gets dragons wins the game basically. Yeah. So she keeps pushing, and right here it's a huge mistake from Miss Fortune. She overextending knowing that Echo was both sides. So that was map awareness mistake, and she's gonna get punished for that. But even through in this bad scenario, she's still trying to make best out of it and tries to kill the ADC because she knows she's dead, right? Oh, okay. So she misplayed even more. She didn't try to kill ADC knowing that she's dead. So that's a huge misplay even through this misfortunate challenger. Still, she made a huge mistake right here. It's not game losing mistake, but still. She would be like higher, even higher rank than challenger, like rank top 100 if she avoided these kind of mistakes, right? She was a little bit more consistent, right? Right here she face checked the bush. Another huge mistake which should never happen at this stage of the game, but it's still okay, it's not game changing. Can easily just go back to a lane. She bought boots. Varys bought Umbral Glaive, so that's kinda annoying for Miss Fortune. But now we have really good vision control, and we can play way more aggressive than before, right? So you'd be like, oh, she's 1-3, she's inting, like, why are you watching this replay, right? But the thing is, all the concepts before she got caught twice was perfect, right? So we have a lot material to learn from. Even though she died 3 times, you need to realize that this is the highest place in the game, right? It's the highest divisions in the games. So right here, this is really interesting. I would never go for this roam, but Miss Fortune decides to run all the way from bot lane to mid, so that's something. Alright, so I learned something as well. I didn't expect this play to ever be consistent and work, but she ran all the way from bot side to the mid because she knew they can go for a play. Okay, that's respectable. That's something that I didn't expect and I would never go for, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, she goes mid. Okay, so right here I would be, yeah, she realized her mistake. Right here I would be just pushing the mid lane, right? There's no point going to help the team. There's no point roaming, doing anything. Zillion misses the bombs, it's fine. Yeah, this is fine. And because Silas was taking bot side, that's why Miss Fortune decided to take mid, so we don't miss on any experience whatsoever, right? Right here Miss Fortune is CSing mid. So as an DC you always need to adapt. You always need to push in the mid lane, right? So you always shove the mid and then you go for the plays. That's the plan. You always push the mid lane in, you push the waves in, and then you go roam for a dragon, right? Or any other objective, herald, and so on and so forth, right? Whoa, that's a lot of vision. Really nice vision control from enemy support. So she just waits to kill the Zillion. Zillion doesn't die because of exhaust. and then Misfortune lashes in the same spot. What happened there? That was so awkward. Okay, she still has flash, and let's see how she flashes. Yeah. So Zillion exhausts her, and she can't kill him. Okay, she still has flash, right? So let's see what's happening. Okay, she flashes forward. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. Watch you misplay a little bit. That's how. So she flashes straight forward to kill him. Zillion, right? Sadly, the pro gonna be the Guardian proc. She couldn't get the kill. It's fine. And Zillion flashed away. And then Echo Arden, and she won't get any kill and die. Yep. Even though she died here, the execution was perfect. Like, she did everything fine. Even though she died, she did everything correctly. So it doesn't matter that she died until she still made correct decisions. Right? Okay, it's fine. Like, that was just something, to be honest. Zillion lived 1 health, then Echo lived 1 health, and then stuff happened. So these unlucky plays happen. Right here, 600 gold, just like that, from Zillion. That's huge. That's game changing. So right here, probably Zillion lost the game, just like that. Okay, that was a really nice play from Lee Sin to go for that kick and then kill the Orianna. Alright, even though the Misfortune is 3-4-5, so far she did just several mistakes and we weren't game changers, so it didn't matter that much. And right here she has 1.7k gold. She's gonna go back by BF sword, right? Alright, perfect. And then because Herald is up, she's going mid. She no longer has to be bot lane. She always has to be with the team, so she went mid, perfect. She took all the CS mid, it's perfect. Okay. Karma died in the jungle. Right here, she's afraid to get dived. That's why she's playing so safe and walking by, pathing in the safest path that she can. It's a little bit mistake of her. Instead, she should have been mid and just taking the CS mid, but she went for some spicy plays, which I wouldn't recommend, right? So right here it's fine because she's following the silence, right? So we can go for a play again. And after that, we need to push mid. No more chasing. But we're doing her perfect. Pushing the mid. And another proc on the turret. And then join the team fight. Perfect. Right. And yeah, that's about it for the early game. In the next video, we're gonna discuss mid game. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.